It's got a leafy green style color. BBS style wheels, all right? They're gonna be about 11 millimeters, as you can see, chromed out. They're pretty much dry at this point. I believe they've been drying overnight. So this is what we're gonna do first. All right, I hope you guys can see me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I apologize for the lighting. I just decided to do this last minute, but here we go. We're gonna remove this car. We're gonna remove the wheels. We're gonna put together the new wheels that we just finished painting yesterday. All right, it's a three-piece set. Here's the tires. And we're gonna put that together and see if it works. I don't know if it works or not. I just finished putting these wheels together, printing these in resin 3D. We'll see if it works out. I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's go. Because if this works out, this is gonna be available for everybody. So, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Hope you guys can see me, guys. Hopefully the light is decent. Again, we're gonna take these new BBS wheels. All right. This is the middle of the hub. We're gonna put some some green lips on it. All right. So this is the little leafy green style we're gonna do. Tires are right there. And that's the car. So let's start. Why don't we start by removing the Honda Civic? And again, if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Danny. This is AC Custom. I appreciate you all being here. We've been in business. I actually fabricate wheels, resin, and a bunch of other different wheels, including alloy and plastic. I will let you know what the website is later if you guys want to check out some of the wheels. Been doing AC Custom as a company, been together for about 10 years. So what's good, what's good, what's good? Welcome everybody, thank you for being here once again. So yeah, so basically what I do on a daily basis, I fabricate wheel. I'm a wheel fabricator. I'm not a customizer for se. I do customize my own cars just to display my wheels. But really, the strong suit of what I do is just fabricating different styles of wheels. So this is kind of what's gonna look like right now. This is the new set of wheels that I'm putting together. All right, it's a two-piece BBS with this one has a chrome lip. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a chrome with the green lip. I wanted to test out this color and the color combination with the chrome and see how it looks. Is it hard to do? What, the wheel swapping? Wheel swapping is very easy. It just takes a little bit of patience. Obviously, printing out the wheels is time consuming. You also have to have a lot of patience, but it is a nice hobby. It is a nice business if you do this for a living. But if you take a look around, and I'll show you real quick, I got so many wheels here. All these wheels are things that I've built over the last few months here. I tend to do live streams. There's a couple of other places I do live streaming. Here's a JDM if you guys like Skylines. So all these have been fabricated in the 3D printer. I have a couple of printers behind me over here. And maybe we'll do another live stream where I'll kind of show you how I do the actual printing, which is could be time consuming, but it is fun. All right, so this is what we're gonna do, guys. All right, hopefully you guys can see properly. Let me know. I'm gonna try to read and do things at the same time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the wheels first. All right, this is just a Hot Wheel Honda Civic SI. Just came out of the car and I just took out the packaging. All right. Now this is where you're gonna need. You're gonna need one of these little clippers, little wire cutters. You can get these anywhere, Home Depot. You can get these online. You can get these on Amazon as well. You're gonna basically stick it in there. All right, this pretty much works with everything. Not every car you're gonna want to do this. A lot of people like to drill open the cars. I'm not one of those people. So basically what I'm gonna do is just gonna cut the axle right through. You see, came right out. You gotta be careful because these will pop. So be careful with your face. Always wanna have something to cover. There you go. So we removed. These are the old plastic wheels that Hot Wheels gives you. All right, I'm gonna take, I don't need these. Some people like to keep them, I don't. I'm gonna throw these out. All right, so there we go. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut open, I'm just gonna kind of assemble the wheels themselves. All right, again, this is my first attempt at this two-piece set here in the green and chrome color. So we're gonna do this thing together and we're gonna see and hope that it works out. All right, let's cross our fingers. Make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing. So basically you just cutting off the supports. All right, this is how it comes out of the 3D printer. I painted it over, of course. It's usually all black, kind of like the tires, like this. And then you just paint whatever color you want. So this is the hub. All right, I'm gonna cut 4 of the hubs. Bam, bam. And again, this is pretty much, when it comes to wheel swapping, this is kind of the normal procedure here. See this? See, you gotta be very careful. If you press too hard, this is what happens. You blow out the wheel. 3D printing, resin printing, you gotta be a little bit more careful than if it was a different style, if it was plastic or alloy. It does have a little bit more of, the material is not as strong. So, okay. So this one is fine. We got 2. Let's do a 3rd one. Need to turn what? The phone to landscape? Oh, lighting on. There you go. All right, cool. Yeah, I might have to do that again at a later day. I think there's a setting I have to press, which I didn't. Sorry about that, guys. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. Hopefully you guys can see me. You're right. Should have had this in landscape. You're absolutely right. Again, not a big YouTuber. I'm pretty new when it comes to YouTube. I do live streaming on other platforms like Whatnot. So I'm more used to the vertical. All right. Anyway, guys, let me know if you can still see. Apologize for that. So here we go. We got the 4 hubs. All right. So this is the center cap basically of the wheel. All right. We got the 4 hubs. We're now going to cut the little green piece, the little lip. Again, very slowly because these are resin. They tend to be a little bit more brittle if you're not careful. Okay, here we go. We got 1. Green side up. The bottom's usually not going to be as well painted because when you're painting, you know, you're basically painting the top portion. The bottom portion isn't really going to be visible anyway. All right, so we got those 3 things here. Now, again, guys, this is going to be first time doing this this particular wheel here. So we'll see how it goes. We got 4, and we got the 4 wheels. All right, so here we go. We got the hub and we got the little lip. I'm gonna cut the tires. The tires are gonna be roughly 11 or so millimeters, maybe a little bit bigger than 11, like 11 and a quarter millis. So for like a JDM style Hot Wheel, you know, your Honda Civics, your Skylines, your, you know, whatever other cars that you might want, your Mazdas, it's gonna go well. All right. So I believe the best thing to do with these are gonna be to insert the hub first from the bottom of the wheel. So you're gonna turn the tire around, the rough part pretty much. All right. I'm gonna insert it right there. Very carefully that you don't push the middle of it, because I think if you push the middle of it, it might break a little easy. All right, so we got that in there. Hopefully you guys can see a little closer. There it is. I'm gonna just throw a little bit of air just to clean. All right, now here's the little hub, the little green not the hub, but the little green lip. I'm gonna put the little green lip over it, and we're gonna push it down without breaking it. Hopefully that will happen. That will not happen to me. Okay. My only worry is that because I painted these yesterday, maybe they didn't get enough, you know, drying time, but I think it'll be fine. There we go. All right, guys. So there he goes. We got the chrome interior with the green lip. You could probably push it down a little bit further so it's not exposing the lip as much. Some people like it, some people don't. All right, so we're gonna do that a couple more times, and then we're gonna put the wheel together on the car. We're gonna see how it's gonna look. It's gonna look crazy, I'll tell you that much. It's gonna look crazy. So let me try to do this real quick. I'm gonna put hub number 2. I'm gonna insert and try to make sure once you insert it into the tire, you gotta make sure it's as straight as possible. Then the lip goes over on the top. And then you just kind of push it and it kind of just stays in place. Woo! Bloopers, bloopers, bloopers. All right. Bam. Number 2 is ready. All right, guys, hang in there. We're gonna put 2 more together very quickly. Then we're gonna install it in the car. And then you guys let me know on the comments what you think of the color, what you think of the style. These are BBS, basically BBS with the green lip. Chrome BBS's green lip. All right, again, I'm actually looking forward to seeing what it's gonna look like because the car is black and white, so this has like a green details on it. Again, you could leave the lip as, you know, as much exposed as you want. Some people like it a little flatter. To me, it doesn't really matter. All right, number 3. I'm gonna try to do some of these lives, you know, quite frequently, guys, here on YouTube. That way, every Friday, I usually have new wheels that I print out, stuff that I didn't have before. So what I'll do is I'll come on and I'll do a little wheel swap demo for you guys. You guys get to know the brand. Like I said, AC Custom has been in business for about 10 years. I'm mostly on Instagram and Facebook and other places. Not so much here on TikTok, but I'm trying to change that. All right, here we go, guys. There it is. We got all 4 of them put together. All right, here we go. Let me show you. Let me clean my hands real quick. So we got chrome and we got the green details. We're gonna now install it in the car quickly. Now to do that, we're gonna need a little piece of wire, music wire. All right, this is a little bit thicker, right? Because the back of the wheel has the little, you know, has the little tube or the little hub that you can put the axle in. Now normally I use a tiny bit of glue because sometimes it doesn't stick. All right, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, depending on how you design the wheel. This one takes a little thicker axle. All right, make sure I don't mess anything up here. All right, so this is the car again. Now, because the axle is a little bit thicker, a 0.47 inch, I'm gonna just slightly drill with a drill bit. It's about 1/32 of an inch on both ends, because I already know that this axle is going to be a little thicker, so it's going to need to have a little bit more room to roll. All right, you see that? So this is what the axle is going to be. We're going to cut the axle. You could, like, since I've been doing this for a little longer, I can kind of just measure just by looking at it. I don't really need to like actually measure, you know, exactly. More of a demo situation. When you're doing this for yourself, you could measure a little bit closer to what it is. I'm just gonna sort of eyeball it. I'm gonna use one of these bad boys here, straight cutters. All right. There we go. We got the axles. 2 axles are ready to go. All right. So now, let me throw these little pieces out real quick. Garbage. We got the wheels, we got the axles, we got the car. Okay, right there. Now this is what we're gonna do. A little crazy glue, okay? Again, glue is a very good is a good friend of yours when it comes to this little hobby here. I'll put a tiny bit of glue on the tip of one of the axles. Stick it in there. There you go. I'm gonna let that dry for like 30 seconds. I'm gonna get the second one. I'm gonna see what it looks like. I might have to trim the axle a little bit further. Depends on how you like the car. Gotta be careful, crazy glue, guys. Crazy glue. You don't want the glue in your hands. It actually burns. Let me tell you. Come on, give me a little glue here. There might be out of glue on this guy. All right. All right. There we go. We're gonna let that dry as well. Meantime, I'm gonna open another little crazy glue here because I think that one might be out. And again, once you do this once or twice, you know, it's like second nature like anything else. Now again, this is the first time that I'm doing this wheel. This is a brand new wheel that I just finished designing, painting it yesterday with the green. I really like the look. All right, so I think this is probably already dry enough to try. I'm gonna try to see what it's gonna look on the actual car itself. All right. So again, we're just gonna put it right in. Yeah, it looks a little too long. You see that? This is a mistake. What you always wanna do is you wanna make sure that the axle is not too long. Now I think it'll still work. What I could try and do is with the wheel on, one of the wheels on, you could try to trim it. I don't like doing this. All right, it worked. Sometimes when you do that, you have one of the wheels already on and you try to cut the axle, it will actually blow one of the wheels off. You don't want that. All right, let's try it again now. See if it's a little bit better. Oh, this is still not glued enough. Let's see. Okay, this is better. So you get a little bit of the axle coming out on the other side, which is good. Now I'm gonna throw a tiny bit of glue. Oh, not this one here, the new one. Test it out real quick. Okay, a little bit of glue. Not too much, not too much. All right, let's see if that's enough glue. All right, just gonna put it in there. Okay, bam. All right, so one down. I'm gonna do the other one. Let's see if this one up. All right, good. All right, so we got, as you could tell, we got a little bit of the axle popping out there, which is fine. Throw a tiny bit of glue. This glue is like really pouring out. Yeah, be careful with the glue. You don't want too much. You definitely don't want glue in your hands. All right. Let's give it a few seconds to dry real quick, guys, and then we're gonna do the big reveal. The big reveal. Hopefully everybody's having a little bit of fun, guys. Again, AC Custon is the name of the brand. A lot of people, I'm sure, have already seen me, especially if you're on Facebook, Instagram, and all that. So let's throw this stuff out real quick, clean up, and then we'll do a little reveal. I'm gonna pull the phone over here real quick. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Let me push all these things to the side here. Let's do. All right, guys, here we go. All right. What do you guys think? Any questions, let me know. Let's do the big reveal right now. I think the glue is already pretty dry. And you guys let me know in the comments if you like the look, if you like the wheel. We're gonna do a review right now. All right, so that's the car right there. This is what it looked like before, pretty much. This is what it was. It had these little copper, strange looking wheels. And here we are now. So BBS, now you're gonna have to center it. You're gonna have to kind of fix it a little bit. Remember, we're doing this live, so there's no time to really put it together. But this is it right here. You got the green lip with the BBSs on it. I think it looks freaking phenomenal, actually. I'm not gonna lie. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. So these are my big green BBSs, chromed out. What y'all think? 10 millimeters, about 10, well, actually more like 11 millimeters. What do y'all think? Let me know, let me know. All right, guys, so this was just my little demo for today. I appreciate you all being here. Apologize for the phone situation. I'll do it better next week, but I'm definitely happy you guys are here checking it out. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna put that down here. Zoom in a little bit so y'all can see. Put the light on there. Man, it came out good. All right, these might be available this weekend. I'll see if I have enough to put a couple of sets together for y'all, for you guys. And for now, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I'll see you all next time. I'm gonna try to do this again next Friday with a couple new sets, maybe one or two more new sets that I come out with during the week. All right. Thank you, everybody. I'll see y'all soon.